Even though the Lakers are starting to finally figure it out, this team has disgustingly underachieved compared to expectations in the offseason. After offloading Russell Westbrook for D'Angelo Russell, Jared Vanderbilt, and Rui Hachimura, and making a deep Western Conference Finals playoff run, last offseason the Lakers were able to tool up even more, adding guys like Christian Wood, Gabe Vincent, Cam Reddish, and Jackson Hayes. Despite all this, the Lakers are currently, at the time of recording this video, the 9th seed, 9 games above 500. The Lakers' struggles can be chalked up to a few things. Even though AD and LeBron have been healthy and have only missed a small handful of games, the rest of this roster has been struggling to stay healthy. Jared Vanderbilt has been out for the majority of the season. Same thing with Gabe Vincent. Rui has missed a few games, and currently Christian Wood is out for the rest of the season due to needing knee surgery. Even the Lakers rookie who they just drafted is out for back surgery. Kinda makes you wonder what's going on with the Lakers training staff. Still, health at the end of the day is mostly out of your hands, but the Lakers have struggled with things they can control too, like rotations, lineups, defensive schemes, and adjustments. All things Lakers coach Darvin Ham is struggling to learn. Despite Ham being a less than mediocre coach, all signs point to Jeanie Buss and the Lakers front office standing firm on keeping Ham as a head coach. Instead, they're focused on bringing a third star to LA. There are rumors circulating around the deadline about the Lakers pursuing Hawks guard DeJounte Murray in exchange for D'Angelo Russell. To me, this always seemed like a net zero trade. A close to lateral trade that really wouldn't move the needle for the Lakers. And with trade line D'Lo coming into effect, it was almost a no-brainer for the Lakers to just move forward with what they already have. But now, things are heating up with rumors of another Hawks guard potentially being on the move this offseason. Trae Young. I like to believe that where there's smoke, there's fire. Almost every major sports outlet or reporter has spoke about having a feeling that this season might be Trae's last season in Atlanta. Just listen to what NBA insider Jovan Buha has to say.
Question here. Are the Lakers going for a star this offseason? Yes, they are. And I can confirm that from multiple sources. They are going third star hunting this offseason. And we'll see how that affects the D'Lo situation. We'll see how... You probably have to give up Boston in almost any 3-star trade now, or 3rd-star trade rather. Now, who's available? The one name I continually hear is Trae Young. He's been to Laker playoff games before. He's a Clutch Sports client. That's like probably the most realistic one right now.
Despite his defensive struggles, Trae Young is a generational talent at point guard who averaged a double-double this season with 26 points and almost 11 assists. Playing with an elite pass-first point guard would create so many opportunities for AD, plus the bonus of Trae Young being able to stretch the floor. The Lakers are currently taking the least 3-point attempts in the league, and were the worst 3-point shooting team in the league before this recent stretch. Trae is a career 35% 3-point shooter, but his shot-making talent is a lot better than what the splits show. Due to a lack of firepower on the Atlanta Hawks roster, Trae is often shooting much more difficult shots much further out. Trae Young has only taken 50 attempts from near the 3-point line range, 20 to 24 feet, and is shooting 42% on those. But the bulk of his shots are coming from 25 to 30 feet away. He's taken 330 of those and is averaging 38%. And he's also taking more 3-point shots from 30 to 34 feet away than he is from 20 to 24. But if that isn't crazy enough, despite being listed at 6'1" and really being 5'10", Trae is averaging 55% around the rim. He's practically perfected his floater to a point where defenders can't tell if it's a lob or Trae just putting it up himself. Obviously, his talent would be a great fit, but his contract isn't. Trae is still on that massive 5-year, $215 million rookie max extension that he signed in 2021. So he's due almost $43 million a year in salary. And it actually wouldn't be too hard to get these salaries to match for a trade, but the deal would have to include one of either D'Angelo Russell or Austin Reeves without a doubt. And I just can't see the Lakers giving up both. The Hawks may prefer D'Lo since he's on an expiring deal that they'll easily be able to trade or just wait to fall off their books. Then tack on Rui Hachimura, Gabe Vincent, Jalen Hood-Schifino, and probably 3 unprotected first round picks, 2025, 2029, and 2031, which is a pretty good return in my opinion. We can all agree by now that the DeJounte Murray-Trae Young backcourt experiment has failed, or at least not been as good as we hoped. The Hawks are still the same exact team. A crazy stat came out a couple weeks ago that the Hawks are 750 and 750 in their last 1,500 games, stuck in a limbo of midness. I think getting Rui, a dynamic forward, and putting him next to DeJounte, who gets to be the main guy on ball, plus 3 first-round picks, and whatever they flip D'Lo for is a great base for a rebuild. But let me know what you think. Do you want Trae in LA? Leave a comment. I respond to everybody, and don't forget to subscribe.